Hey, you guys, I'm back on here. It's Michelle with another inviting video. I'm always on here, so, let's talk on something. I was talking to somebody earlier, but my subject right here is just on talking in general. See what we can talk about. But I'll start it off like this. In the meantime, I'll wait till maybe I'll see one or two people come on here and I can talk. See how my voice changed? I went and got me some water because my voice was changing. It get kind of raspy. So I went and got some water. But like I said, people are all mixed up and all this stuff going on in the world. We have all these different races in which it's always been like this, but nowadays, you go to certain places, you go into these facilities and these restaurants and all kind of places, your workplaces, you got some of everybody working in there. And then some of them don't speak English and that get on your nerves. They don't speak English well. I say that. Most of them they can understand, but like yesterday I went into a store and I didn't think that was good because the girl didn't understand English, but she was working. She was putting stuff out on the floor. And a lot of these rinky dink stores, they get people in there working just to fill their shelves up. She's in there. I know what they doing. They got her in there. They didn't hire her because she can work, but she don't ask her no questions. You can't ask her nothing. She ain't gonna know what you talking about. So I didn't know she couldn't speak English good. And she can understand English. I can say that. She can understand, but I didn't know what she was saying when I asked her something, and then we got all mixed up. And so she said, "Let me go get my manager." She said that. I was surprised at that. And I was like, "I think you can speak. You can speak when you want to speak English." You know what I'm saying? How's everyone out there? I see some people on here now, but I'm just saying. People, when you get them working in the stores and stuff like that, get people in there that understand what they're doing. If you got questions for them, if somebody asks you something, you should be able to get them an answer. Don't put those type of people out there on the floor because people gonna ask them questions. They got to give directions. You know what I'm saying? They nowadays it's not, people are not qualified for these jobs. They just put them in there because they need them, and they probably ain't paying them a little bit of nothing. It's so crazy nowadays just to get somebody working in there. I could see a lot of these stores like these Dollar Trees and stuff, they get people working in there and filling the shelves up and all that kind of stuff, but still you want somebody in there. What if something happens? They can't help you. They can't explain nothing. I don't think it's good. I really don't. A lot of these stores, they got people working in there and they don't know what the heck they doing. They really don't. They don't have the training. That's what I'm saying. Get people in there that got the training to do the job, not just fill the shelves up. They got to answer questions. You got to give customer service. I don't care what kind of job it is. You got to know what you working with, not just using your hands. You got to know how to speak English. You're in America. You in California, okay? I'm in California, okay? And you got to learn how to speak some English before you get out there with the people, with the public, because you don't know who you're going to be dealing with. And then if something happens, like I said, you can't tell nothing. You can't explain it. You can't explain what happened. Anything can happen. And if you can't explain it, you don't need to be up in here. You don't need to be working at no facility or no store, nowhere. If you don't understand what you're doing, somebody needs to explain something. Hey, what's up? What's up? How you doing? You guys understand what I'm talking about? Stop getting these people in there that don't understand what they doing. Start training people. All kinds of stuff going on because people are working and don't even know what they doing. All they doing is using their hands. Long as they can use their hands and long as they can walk and long as they can see, that's all they want nowadays. Thank you. I know I'm not looking my best, but I'm looking like I'm looking, okay? Thank you. I just out here talking. What's up, you guys? What you guys want to talk about? Ask me some questions. Do you have children? No, I don't. What? Why you want to know that? Ask me some more questions. I can answer them. Come on. What's up, you guys? Ah, this one of them funny nights. I ain't got nothing to do tonight. I'm from California. I'm in California. Ask me a question. I'll tell you something. Don't ask no stupid stuff. Did you born there? How that mouth works. See, that's what I'm saying. I know you can't ask people questions like that. I knew it was gonna be a wise cracker. Come on here, silly rabbits. People can be so weird. How many children do you have? Since you want to talk about children, I already answered that question. I don't have any kids. How many do you have? That's a personal question. Why? It's already too late. I'm 60 some years old. Yeah, I'm in my 60s. It's probably the braids too. Thank you for the compliment though. Yeah, I'm in my 60s. I wish I can pronounce your name. I can't pronounce that. Is that really a name? Seyydreza. That's not really. Are you Spanish or something? Why are you stuck on the question about the children? Do you have any children? How many children do you have? Oh, you so young. Oh, you 23? Okay. Are you male or female? How many kids do you want to have? Oh, you just had a newborn. Okay. Congratulations on the person that said they have a newborn. I can't pronounce your name. It's Shrek. Shrek. Oh, you want to have 5 kids. Okay. I hope you find a good woman. I'm 62. Where do I work? I don't work. I used to work. I'm on disability right now. I've been on disability for I'm going on 7 years. I used to be a manager for Macy's, supervisor manager really. And I got hurt on my job. And for 13 years I worked for a printing company before I got hurt at Macy's. So I haven't worked since Macy's. That was in 2015. That was the last time I worked there. Yeah, I had surgery on my knee and I hurt my back. I fell. I think you are so lonely now. No, I'm not lonely. What makes you think that? No, I'm not lonely. Are you lonely? No, I'm not married. And I'm not lonely. I got a companion. No, that's not true. I have God. I have God in my life. So I'm never lonely. You're just talking about sex, right? That's all you're talking about is sex. There's more to life than sex. There's more to life. See, you still young, so you thinking sex. That's all you're thinking about. There's more to life than sex. So for those of you who are on here right now, okay, which one of you are married with the kids? Are you married? Because I believe you should be married if you got kids. Congratulations, the one that's married. Well, as long as you're married, that's the way I feel about it. No, I'm single. I had 2 foster children. They're all grown now. I have my own home. I guess no more questions, huh? I guess I can talk now, huh? I make all of my videos on expression. If you subscribe to my channel, you can check out the things that I like. You notice I have a lot of different content on cars and stuff like that. I've always been fascinated with that because every male in my life always had nice cars. And I grew up to that, being around that. My father, he had all kinds of classic cars and stuff. And I've always been fascinated with it. I think it's a beautiful skill. So if you check out my page, you'll understand where I'm coming from, okay? Have I ever been in? That's a crazy question, okay? That's very, very crazy. That sets me into another direction with you. Your mind is different. You think different than I do. I am 62 years old, and you're going to ask me, have I ever been in a relationship? Is something wrong with you? It's got to be. You don't even have to answer that one. Yeah, it's something wrong with that. That lets you know the more people talk about a certain thing, you know it's something wrong with them. Gonna ask me if I ever been in a relationship. That's dumb. That's a dumb question. You don't have to say sorry. That's it just lets me know you're on a different, I don't know. You're not from where I'm from. I say that. It's okay. You don't have to say sorry. Everybody who's on here right now, they're probably thinking something different about you anyway, you know. No, you're not annoying me. It's just something different about you. That was a weird question. It really threw me off. So tell me a little bit more about you, the one that wants to know if I ever been in a relationship. What makes you think I have never been in a relationship? You don't even know me. Just let me know what makes you think like that. What made that come out of your mouth? When you don't know a person, you know that guy that just got assassinated? He said some things that he shouldn't have said either. You know, people like you say things that you get a backflash from stuff. It's just because it's the way you think. We all have, freedom. Our speeches, you can say whatever you want to say, but it just shows people the way you think. It throws people off. And I just think that was a dumb question. So that lets me know you're special. So I got to treat you special. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The first thing that comes to your mind. See, but that was way off. And I told you I was 62 years old, and you going to ask me if I ever been in a relationship. I'm repeating that to you. Just think about it. And how old are you? That's another thing I wanted to ask you again. You told me once before, but I just want to know how old you are. I can't pronounce your name. Seyyedreza. Oh, you're 23. So you haven't too long got out of high school, right? Are you in college? Can I ask you this? Have you ever had a girlfriend in your life? That's the first thing came to my mind. Do you have a girlfriend right now? See, there it goes. You just answered my question. No, I haven't been in a relation. That's it. You can't even spell it. You have never been in a relationship in your life, right? And you're 23 years old. You got a lot to learn. You really do. You got a lot to learn. So I want you to subscribe to my channel and check out some of my videos. I don't feel sorry at all. Somebody said, do I feel sorry? No, I don't. I don't feel sorry. It's just a question because I asked you to ask. I'm not trying to be a psychiatrist or nothing like that. But I want you to subscribe. It's okay. Oh, you did? Okay. So I want you to check out my page. And next time I'm on here, you tell me what you think about my page, okay? I want you to just check it out. You don't have to look at all the videos and stuff because I got a heck of videos on there. But it should tell you a little bit about who I am and what I like. But this is my video for the night, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. God is good. Yeah, that's one of my cars. The Mustang. You see the Mustang? That's one of my cars. I have a 2008 Honda Accord. I didn't have like about 10 cars in my life. My friends have had some cars too that gave me a car and all that stuff, but it's a long story. But like my motivation comes from a higher power. So the level you're on, just check out my page. I probably can help you out. Okay, thank you for watching. God bless you. God bless everybody who's watching. Thank you for tuning in. Tonight was a different night. Okay, God bless.